What is up, guys? 10BizMan here, bringing another exciting battle. And I'd like to first welcome all my new subscribers that I got through Zero's Raffle. It's a pleasure to encounter you all, and I hope you guys enjoy my content. But without further ado, this is a NU battle that I had of a person, Alcimakwa, and it was pretty intense, actually. And he's got some pretty interesting stuff. I can tell right away this might be a rain team, just because I see there's Ludicolo, there's Clamperl. I'm scared of Clamperl. Let me tell you right now, I'm scared of that thing. And he's got a Masquerain in there, which probably the best thing there is to set up rain. But I guess we have two of the same stuff. We have we both have Sawk and Miltank, which I found pretty funny. But my team is actually it's built around one Pokemon, and that's Tropius, and it really doesn't shine in this battle. And I actually never use it, but I'll shut up and we'll just see how this team works yourself. So, but you know, my biggest concern was that darn Clamperl, and to be honest, I really had nothing for it. But he's going to lead off of his Masquerain, and I'm going to lead off of my Magmortar, because I had a feeling he'd lead with Masquerain. And the problem was, I really should have assumed this thing was sashed, and I didn't think of it straight away, and I'm just like, oh, why did I not think of that? But I go for the Fire Blast right away, and, you know, it brings it down with Sash, which is fine. And I believe she just had to Quiver Dance this first turn, and I'm thinking, well, shoot, because this thing might have Hydro Pump. So I'm like, I don't really feel safe staying in. I really don't feel safe doing a lot of things right now. So kind of forced to switch during the Hydro Pump, and I go into my Creogodon, which is my special wall. And I know I could take a +1 hit, no problem, but he shows Baton Pass, and I'm like, well, shoot. This is bad. I know exactly what he's going to bring in. He's going to bring in that darn pessimistic Clamperl. And my Creogodon can't touch it except for Toxic. I didn't want to Toxic it because I let him, you know, set up kind of freely. And you know, and he's just going to set up a Shell Smash. And at this point, I'm thinking maybe my Magmortar can outspeed after +2, but I forget the fact that he already has Quiver Dance. He has Baton Pass a Quiver Dance, which means he's actually a +3 speed. And this is really bad. So I kind of just brought in Magmortar for no reason. Now I'm bringing up my, you know, my unaware Quagsire, and yeah, he's most likely has a Deep Sea Tooth, so my Quagsire is not going to appreciate this hit, and it's going to do a holy moly crap ton. I barely live it, and you know, Quagsire is the bane of most setup sweepers, but not today, because it's going to get wrecked. It's going to get its face pushed in by a freaking Clamperl, and I really had nothing else to take its hits. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And I'm thinking right now, I'm going to get swept by this thing. But here I bring in my Sawk, which of course has the Sturdy, and even though I'm Scarfed, it's not going to outspeed this stupid thing. So it's going to go for the Stab Surf. It's like +4 at this point. It's Deep Sea Tooth. Actually, it's probably like +5. Luckily, I'm going to withstand it thanks to my Sturdy, and I'm going to go for the Close Combat, and I got to pray to God that this kills. And because I know, you know, he's not holding Eviolite, so I'm hoping, and it does kill, and I'm like, yes, yes, thank God, I still have a chance, yes, yes, yes. Oh, God, that thing lived. I didn't think it would at -1 defense, but, oh, that scared me just crapless. Oh, my goodness. But now, out comes the Tangela. I'm going to bring out my Magmortar, which is a direct threat, one of the biggest threats to Tangela around. And I go for the Sleep Powder, but guess what? I got Vital Spirit, which means he's not going to be able to put me to sleep. For those who don't know, Vital Spirit is Magmortar's Stream Road ability that was released, and he's going to bring in his Masquerain here as Death Fodder, get kind of the useless Intimidate off. Now, I believe just go straight away for the Fire Blast because, you know, it would have absolutely incinerated that Tangela, and it would have done a really nice chunk to anything that tried to switch in. So, not a big deal. Down goes that Masquerain, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's kind of funny because neither of us have really done anything with entry hazards or anything. He's going to send out his Miltank, and you know what? I'm going to be like, well, you know what? It's just time to obliterate everything. So Magmortar's going to come in here and smash this thing of a Life Orb Focus Blast, and much to my surprise, it actually kills it. So down goes that Miltank, and I'm like, yes. I don't know what his EV spread is, but the Miltank I run on my team is actually max HP, max special defense. And I think maybe my Miltank could have lived the Life Orb Focus Blast from Timid Magmortar, but I'm not positive. But now out comes that big threat of Ludicolo. And I'm kind of forced to switch here, go into my special wall again, which is Creogonal. He's going to go for the Hydro Pump. And, yeah, actually does a rather depressing amount to it. I mean, look at that damage. Look at that. Creogonal just walling and stalling special attackers all day. Yeah. So, I'm kind of surprised at the fact that I outspeed it, and it's probably because it's Swift Swim. But, you know, I don't see Rain Dance. He just goes straight away for the Focus Blast. Unfortunately misses, which sucks. And, yeah, Creogonal pretty much walls this thing, so he's kind of forced to switch here after he gets a little bit of poison damage. And he is going to switch, and I believe he goes into a Sawk here, which, you know, I just wanted to go straight for the Ice Beam. That way, because I had a feeling Sawk was coming in, so I wanted to break it sturdy straight away with an Ice Beam. But, unfortunately for him, I get the freeze, and I know that feel, bro. I hate getting frozen. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It is the most cheap amount of hacks in the game, and it pretty much, unless you fall off first turn, it's an auto loss for that Pokemon, and it sucks. And there's nothing that either he or I can do. I'm not going to switch in and try to set up. I don't think I even have a Pokemon I can set up, so I don't think leaving in Creogonal. If he does fall out, I'll let him kill me, but otherwise, Creogonal's going to just finish him off with another Ice Beam. And that sucks, but I did have my Tropius to withstand a close combat, because my Tropius is actually max HP, max defense. But now out comes Ludicolo again, and that's pretty much his best bet to beat this Creogonal. And I'm just going to keep chipping away at Ice Beams, and, you know, when I'm at a low amount of HP, I can just recover, which is fine. And he's going to go for the Focus Blast, and you're probably seeing a lot of my face because the sun's in the background, because I'm narrating in the morning. So, oh well. And not that many people have seen that before, but Focus Blast doesn't even do half, and that's awesome. Jeez, Creogonal, you are so bulky. And, you know, I didn't feel there would be a point in recovering next turn. That's why I didn't, and I'm just going to go for, again for the Ice Beam, just to deliver some more damage, and he hits the second Focus Blast. And, yeah, you could probably guess what am I telling what's going to happen. Justice. A crit. Yeah, Creogonal goes down to a crit. And I to be honest, when I was battling, I actually kind of anticipated a crit to happen, just because I can't get away with hacks unless I'm hacks back. So, and it was fair, kind of, a freeze for a crit, I guess it's fine, but I'm going to bring out Sawk because I'm forgetting what his last Pokemon is, and it is that Tangela, which I completely forgot about. And, the more this little stall fest continues, because I just go for the close combat because why not? I do have Toxic on the Sawk, but I never used it. I probably should have, but I forgot what his last was. But oh well. And I'm just begging him to kill me at this point because I do have other Pokemon that can take down Magmortar, or not Magmortar, Ludicolo. So, but that Scarf close combat really isn't doing a lot to Tangela, but still, it's probably maybe like a 4-hit KO, which isn't bad. And he just needs to go for the substitute. I think he predicted my Magmortar switch there, but nope, I'm just going to let him kill me, if he can, that is. So I'm just going to keep pecking away at close combats, and my defense is probably like a total minimum right now, but who cares? I think he's going to go for the Sleep Powder here, and I'm like, why aren't you killing me? And for justice for that, he actually missed, or actually, no, he doesn't miss the Sleep Powder. I'm thinking of Leech Seed. Next turn, I believe he misses the Leech Seed, which made me laugh so hard, because you got to be kidding me. If you're not running an attacking move on Tangela, you're going to waste 100 base special attack. That's fine, but yeah, the first Leech Seed misses, and he is going to get off the second one, which is going to, finish off my Sawk, which isn't a big deal because, I still have my Magmortar. I believe at this point I still have my Magmortar, Tropius, and my Miltank left at this point. And, Magmortar is just going to come in here and pretty much wreck the rest of his day, because Magmortar is a boss, one of the biggest threats in NU. It'll probably move up in the next tier changes, but I'm going to go for the T-Bolt just because I don't want to risk Fire Blast missing. And from that range, it will easily finish off the Tangela, which is great. And now all he has left is that Ludicolo, which I'm also pretty darn sure will fall to a Thunderbolt. So that was a pretty interesting game, guys. And yeah, early on I was worried I would get swept by a Clamperl, but Magmortar and friends were able to do some work. So that'll be the game. And I'm hoping to get a battle of this team that more involves Tropius. I really don't want to give away its set just yet, even though I revealed a lot of my other members. So, but who cares? I hope you guys enjoyed. Rank, comment, sub, and later, guys.